Thank you for watching this world premiere of Staying In, a play about acting out, performed by the Butterfield stage players in Gainesville, Texas. We hope you enjoy this original programming. The world of the theater, a created place of sight and sound, of comedy and tragedy. The place in East Small Town, Texas. The time, the present. A small town community theater searches for ways to keep its commodity alive and thriving. It is the time of pandemia, and this strange race known as thespians must face a new reality. We joined the board meeting of the Margarine Valley Players, already in progress.
Losing $2,432.62 in the first quarter. And that's compounded with pre-existing licensing agreements with, please refer to the addendum I sent to you earlier. I pre-emailed you.
Relevance, people. What are we doing to stay connected to our community during these trying times? We have got to keep our brand alive.
I can't find hand sanitizer anywhere. Has anyone seen any? I found a local distillery, but have you smelled that stuff? I'm afraid to get pulled over by the police. It smells like I bathed in corn whiskey. I've watched 3 YouTubes on how to make wipes at home, but I'm still not sure that I've quite perfected it.
Cassandra! You're the president! Can you please get some control here? I don't have any time to waste. I have a very important elbow resurfacing appointment in 1 hour.
Oh, well, yes, I have been listening to each and every one of your very valid concerns. Production, I'd like to hear from you on ways to make some money and to stay hygienic and how to keep our brand in front of our very valued audience. Any ideas?
Actually, I do have a few ideas that I'm very excited about.
Oh, good, good. Please go on.
We can do a radio show. This would allow for social distancing. We won't need costumes or sets. We can just dress the actors in black. And I think I can get our local radio station, KRAP, to broadcast it.
Wait. We've already paid the royalties for our musical, Cats and Jammers. Can we do that?
Hey, Margarita!
I don't think a musical will work, Shelton. I also thought about doing a talent show where we can showcase individuals singing or playing an instrument or even doing monologues such as the soliloquy from Hamlet.
Oh, yeah, that's a good stretch. Oh, yeah.
Or we could write our own show. Adam has actually drafted a show that centers around a family tragedy, a murder mystery that I think we can record or even broadcast live via Zoom. We will need actors and rehearsals, but you know, I think we can handle that. Adam, can you flesh that out for us?
Oh, yes. We see the action centers around an established local family, well off, though nobody knows how their money has been made, but I do have a theory.
Can you just keep going, Adam?
Oh, yes. Well, you see, in 1998, the patriarch of the family, Richard Donnelly, suddenly disappeared, vanished. He was never seen again, presumed dead. I'm almost certain he was the victim of an interstellar kidnap for ransom scheme.
So aliens contacted the family and asked for what? Plutonium?
And mysterious lights appear down the old mine road from time to time, though nobody can explain where the
marsh gas. It's marsh gas, Adam. Look, in the interest of time, can you just give us the gist of the story in 3 sentences?
Yes. Well, they were bankrupt. Granddad goes missing. They get rich.
So, thoughts, ideas?
Oh, love it.
Have you resolved all of the many production issues, costumes and makeup, lighting and sound. And have you tackled all of the many issues that face us?
Actually, Thaddeus, I have. If we're going to save money, Shelton, and stay safe, Celeste, and keep our brand alive, Big Bill, everyone will have to do their part and take on a production role.
Production.
I'll do lighting.
Sorry, so sorry. I'll do sound. You know, I used to have a band.
But we need actors. How can we get actors? How can we rehearse? We need sanitizer.
I really like the talent show idea. Many of you may be unaware of this, but back in the day, I could sing Gilbert and Sullivan. 3 little maids from school are we, pert as a schoolgirl well can be, filled to the brim with girlish glee. 3 little maids from school.
Okay. Thank you, Bernadette. Celeste, the beauty of Zoom is that we won't need so much hand sanitizer. And by writing our own show, we won't have any additional royalties. Like I said, we will need actors and rehearsals, but I think we can work that out.
Heretofore, I have remained virtually silent, listening to all of this madness. As I can only assume most of you are unaware, our actors recently started their own quasi-union. They will not perform until Broadway reopens. Standing with our own and all, I understand, and that's a very romantic idea. But we need actors.
No.
We must
Did you understand?
Right, we've got to have actors.
I understand.
I mean, how can we
Madam President!
without actors?
Who is in charge here? What is to be done? I demand that you make a decision.
Where is that thing? Oh gosh. Where is it? Here it is. Well, thank you, Karen, for that very thoughtful insight. Well, here's my decision. Paige, you continue to work with Adam on
The original presentation?
yes, the original presentation. And Celeste, you buy
The corn whiskey sanitizer?
Whiskey.
yes, the corn whiskey hand sanitizer. Anything else?
Well, there is still the issue of the financial bleeding.
I've got it. Product placement. We can work with local businesses to advertise their goods and services, written right into the show. Sponsorship.
And as for the actors,
Oh, well, we'll just have to be the actors.
will we?
Oh, Cassandra, no, that's a bad idea. Bad idea.
That's addition to the talent right here.
I barely
Meeting of the board of
had to get on
directors
stage
is
other than being.
It's now adjourned. Thank you, and everybody be watching your emails for your production review assignments. Thank you, everybody. Hello? Oh, yes. Mr. Elegantine, I need to speak with you about your student loans. Oh, really? Oh.
There is a tide in the affairs of men, which, taken at the flood, leads on to fortune. So said Brutus in Shakespeare's Julius Caesar. The members of the Margarine Valley Board are about to see where this tide will carry them. As their ship come in, who will abandon the ship? Who will go down with the ship? Are there any rats involved? We join them in the last production review for the show.
We are ready to review the production status for the show. We'll start with set design. I've got everyone lined up in 15-minute increments, very organized.
What? Are you talking to me?
Cassandra, what did we say about the phone?
I promise not to be on my phone and give my full attention to the show.
So take your headphones off now, please. Now.
Well, we never said anything about headphones.
So, set design is first.
We've got a problem, people. A big, big problem. What can we do?
Celeste.
What can I do? I mean,
honey, what is it?
it's
Can this
just-
wait until later to discuss?
No. Because by then we will have more than 10 people in this meeting. Do you understand? More than 10?
And
you should know we cannot have more than 10 people assembled without permission. We're going to get shut down. You all are going to get us shut down. All this work for nothing?
Celeste. Celeste, honey. Celeste! Sweetie, you do know that none of us are in the same room. This is a Zoom meeting. Actually, you don't even need to wear a mask.
What?
What is going on here? I was scheduled to be on this meeting at 12:30 sharp. And instead, I come to find Chicken Little going on and on about the sky falling.
Okay.
Rude.
Celeste, do you understand?
Crazy.
Take off my mask? Take off my mask? What's next? Stop washing my hands? Stop using sanitizer? Ugh.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, Karen, but we're ready to begin now, right, Cass? Right, Cassandra? Okay, so why don't you show us what you have for backgrounds and set designs?
Well, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, so sit back and relax as I take you to another world. I give you the scenic backdrop for each character. I found this one first, and it's my favorite. I love the neutral color palette. I love how it looks out over the water, and the sky is so blue, so clear. I love this one as well. The color palette goes really well with the other one, and they will both be absolutely ideal for what we need for our show. I think they're going to be great for... Oh, God.
Okay, can't unsee that. Cassandra, your thoughts?
Oh, well, aren't they all the same? Except for that one in the middle. What was that?
The same? The same? How dare you? Who's in charge here?
Karen. Oh, Karen. What we mean to say is that you are so on track. Can you email those over by tomorrow?
Well, fine. At least one of you has some taste and sophistication. Honestly, amateurs.
Okay. Thank you, Karen. See you next week at rehearsal. Okay, bye-bye.
Are you ready for me now? Is it time for me?
Thaddeus, this is a production review. You're an actor.
Yeah, I can hardly wait to see what our crack production crew has come up with.
Okay, let's just keep going. All right, next is lighting.
Light the lights, we got nothing to hit but the heights.
Trixie, honey, are you ready? This should be pretty simple, just basic lighting for each scene.
I had a great idea.
Well, what is it? We don't have all day.
wrote it down somewhere. Hold on. Here it is. Olive, celery, limes. Silly me. This is my grocery list.
I tell you what, Trixie, why don't we come back to you when you're ready? We'll just move on, and sound is next.
Just how am I supposed to recreate the sound of an alien spaceship silently landing? I mean, their request is an oxymoron in itself, and you, sir, are a real life moron. I mean, just completely lunatic. Who are you even?
Keep your voice down. You never know who could be listening.
Yeah, right. And by the way, 5G networks don't make any sound. I agree to be the sound engineer.
You were
for
very
the show,
wrong about
but
that.
I cannot ask the audience to completely suspend reality.
You're talking.
I know
Adam!
I'm right. I know I'm right about this. I've heard 5G
Diego!
in my
Guys,
music that I
just
make
calm
with my
down. Just
band.
everybody,
No,
just stop. Just
like,
stop.
What are you on about?
Guys, if you talk
If we
at the
both
same
talk,
time,
we can't
figure
understand
out
what.
we're gonna do about the
Guys, why don't we all take a nice, deep, relaxing breath? Okay, that's better. I'm glad that you're both here because I needed to talk to you about the alien spaceship and the 6G network.
That's 5G.
4G, 5G, 6G, whatever, it's not in the approved script. There's nothing about alien spaceships or secret societies. It's out.
Out?
Out! Yes! In your face!
But Paige, alien abductions. This is the key that unlocks the entire mystery of the disappearance. Did you know, for instance, that there were several UFO sightings reported in that county at that time?
Adam, it's out.
There you are. I have such exciting news, everyone. We have our sponsor.
Oh, well, who is it?
Who is it?
Yeah, who?
It's Cafe Cafenato, featuring their contemporary coffee combos.
Coffee, now we're talking. I would love some.
Wait a second. That could be kind of difficult to write into the show.
Oh, well, that's a fine how do you do. I go out and get a major sponsor, and this is the thanks I get.
Well, I, for one, am very excited about this most excellent choice. I'm so excited I can hardly speak. I'm sure that Adam will have no problem writing this into the script. Right, Adam?
You've got to be kidding me.
Okay, Big Bill, I am glad that you're here because I wanted to talk to you about the status of special effects. Are there going to be any?
Ooh, yes. Yes, sir, Bob. So, first, I thought we'd start with some lightning as the mother enters the garden. Very foreboding, ominous, a foreshadowing, if you will.
Wait. But that's lighting. That's not special effects.
Hey, what's going on here? Nobody told me there was going to be a production meeting. But if Celeste hadn't just phoned me, I would have missed the whole thing.
Nobody told you because you're not in charge of anything. That seems simple enough.
But what are you talking about? Cass, didn't you yourself ask me to be in charge of special effects?
Wait, what? Cass, you said I was in charge of special effects.
Okay, I tell you what, why don't we just see what Shelton has? Because it might just give us one more great thing from which to choose.
Yes, well, I definitely think these will be the special effects you'll be choosing. I mean, the audience will be wowed by this. They're going to be talking about this for weeks, nay, months. But showing is better than telling. Imagine a world where the audience will be able to almost feel the ash come down right next to them.
Oh, God! Oh, my gosh! I don't even know what to say. Shelton, What scene did you think that was for?
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
It's amazing.
These special effects are going to be incredible. Now, picture this. As the alien ship descends, it will have its own theme song.
Oh, wait, a theme song?
Yeah, well, Cafe Caffeinato has a jingle that they play in all of their commercials. I have cleverly adapted it to be a tonal sound, much like the ship from Close Encounters of the Third Kind. You know, doot, 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 doot.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
No.
Wait. That's sound. That's my job.
And I'm special effects.
No.
Hello, everybody. Here I am on the dot, 3:30, and I am super excited about my costume and makeup review. I even have models.
Oh, good. Guys, we're just going to have to table this for right now. We've got to move on to hair and makeup. So let's see what you got.
First, our main character, Sharon Harrington. Trixie.
Bernadette, you have read the show, right?
Yes.
You do know that there is no German barmaid in this show.
Wait,
Fiddle-dee-dee. You see, that was just a joke. We were just trying to inject a little humor into the situation. Okay, so Trixie, that didn't go off quite like planned.
Oh, hello?
Will you get off your freaking phone and help me?
Okay, let's move on to makeup. For the role of the interviewer, Lana.
3 little maids from school.
Bernadette, what are you doing?
I just wanted to remind everybody of my singing talents in case there was an opportunity to showcase them. Because let's be real, a little music could perk up what is otherwise a rather staid and predictable plot.
Only because every time I try to tell the truth, you make me take it out.
Special effects are going to make
exactly.
this
There's
show.
no
We
music in
German
this
barmaids
song.
still don't
These
see
are
any
always
way that
nice.
we can
That's
continue
what
to
our
do
audience
this
is.
work.
Let me make this crystal clear. Adam, you will write coffee into every scene with no backtalk. There will be no lightning, no 5G network, no German barmaid, no aliens, no Gilbert and Sullivan, and absolutely nothing will be blown up or set on fire!
Oh my.
And know what heights will hit. On with the show. This is it.
I think that was uncalled
No.
for.
We do musical.
Hey,
Think about it.
She's lost it a little bit.
Everybody
This is
else
not
is
gonna
gonna
run
run
what
up
the
a
point.
point.
Hey,
Viral,
Drama,
too much
but we
stress.
got no
We
background.
need to
that's
just
not
calm
okay.
down.
Let's
This
do that.
Margarine Valley Theater has a problem. Its name? Audition. A monster looming on the horizon that cannot be contained. The actor's perpetual hunger for performance, of seeing and being seen. Take a seat as we catch a glimpse, a reflection in the dark mirror of what their future holds.
So are you ready for our final review? Not sure I am. Oh, Cassandra, honey, I need you to look at me. Look up now, can you?
Must cast show. Must find actors for show.
Oh, honey, don't twirl your hair like that. You'll go bald. We cast the show, remember? Listen, I know the doctor gave you something to take for your nerves, but you didn't take too many, did you?
Relax. It's just a show. Relax. It's just a show.
It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found that somebody who
Remember
could
that I
make
am an
me
ass.
be true.
Though it be not written down, yet forget not
make
that
me
I am an
feel
ass.
It is a terrific day to telemarket.
glad just to be sad.
Bert comes in here with his good morning stuff.
You tell them you know where their children go to school.
Please, excuse me for living.
Might
I thought
never be mean.
Audition. Me?
Might
Audition.
never be
That-
cross.
I've never even heard of such a thing.
But thy eternal summer
They wouldn't do.
shall never fade.
Wow.
For nobody else gave me
Jake.
that thrill.
Say
With
something
all
else
your
like
faults.
Shelley sells she sheds by the seashore.
It's more contagious and virulent. Pox or
Wonderful
plague.
you. It had to be you.
That's all.
As the auditions fade into a lamentable past, the Margarine Valley players must again face reality. No actor, no director, no amount of film editing, no quantity of caffeine nor sanitizer can save the show from its ultimate destination. The Zoom Zone.
Cass, can I preview the Cafe Caffeinato Contemporary Coffee Combo commercial now?
I guess.
I just wanted to get your reaction to it and your approval.
How bad can it be?
Let me just get it set up here. Roswell, New Mexico, the Bermuda Triangle, 5G networks. The government has been keeping people in the dark on these subjects for far too long. But there's one thing that the government can't keep from us, and that's coffee. Introducing Cafe Caffeinato's Cosmic Conspiracy Coffee Combo. This coffee is out of this world. Get a cup of the truth today.
Oh, I have no words.
So you approve it? Do you love it?
Love's not the word I would have used.
Well, what if we just made it a simple coffee shop ad? I mean, aren't those special effects a little extreme, Cass?
Great idea. Great idea.
Okay, Cassandra, are you feeling okay? Did you get a drink of water? Okay, like I said, we're all ready to go. Oh, honey, I said get a drink of water, not take a bath. Just lights up, Shelton.
All right, Celeste Jennings as Lana. Lana.
Celeste, honey, you're on.
Oh, what happened?
Well, it's evidently I have a corn allergy. I never even heard of such a thing. My big break. God!
Oh, honey, bless your heart.
And you think this is bad? You should see. Look.
Oh, no, I don't think we should.
Okay. Oh. Paige, you're just gonna have to be Lan the reporter.
What?
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it.
No, 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 no.
Oh, oh, you know what? This Cafe Cafeinato coconut crab cabana combo is delicious. Oh, okay. No time to waste. Paige, you ready? Let's see our new reporter.
Paige Woodson as Lanana.
Okay, well, let's see how Lan, the reporter, and Al look together on the screen.
Big Bill Wilder as Al.
It was very informative. Who would have guessed? Not I.
Al, are you holding your script?
Al! Wait, who's Al?
That's you, honey. Remember, you're Al, the newspaper editor, and I'm the reporter that works for you.
Yeah.
Bill, you know you can't hold your script in the show, right? We had this talk.
You can't see it. I'm holding it out of sight of the camera.
Bill?
I'm not an actor.
Okay, Adam, let's just keep going. Just keep going.
And scene.
All right. Move on to Lana and Sharon. Sharon?
Hello, Miss Harrington. Thank you for meeting with me.
Wait, Cassandra? I've got a big problem here.
Oh, really, Karen? You're unhappy about something.
Yeah, this Sharon character, she's unpleasant, crude, and insensitive. I mean, I'm finding it very difficult to understand her. How could I play such an unlikable character?
Okay, well, this is just a review, not a rehearsal. So can we please keep moving? Lord, can we please keep moving?
Oh, of course. I love entertaining guests. It's an easy way to show off our lovely estate to the poor people of the community. Now do you see what I mean? I would never say such a crude thing. Obviously, I would never have poor people at my house.
And cut!
Am I on? Is it me now?
Did I announce you yet? No! Thaddeus Sinclair as Donald Harrington.
Yes.
Thaddeus, now you're on.
Oh. Hello. Welcome to our house. I trust you are enjoying your visit.
Donald, what are you doing?
My dear sir, this is my scene, and you should butt out of it. And please take that ridiculous foil off your head.
All right, let's just move on to the daughter's entrance. Chloe, Trixie.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Bernadette, where are you?
And Chloe, honey, I didn't announce you yet, so why don't we wait on me to
I try to be generous when I can.
Oh, yes, I'm here.
Bernadette, what is going on? What do we say about the German barmaid costume?
Trixie just forgot, didn't you, honey? But that's okay. Just go ahead and go put on the other pretty dress, you know, the sparkly one.
My finance, my fiend, my fiancé, Charles, and I have plans for a lunch trip to Atuba.
Aruba, Chloe. Aruba!
Aruba. My Charles and I are having lunch. Tuna.
Lunch trip to Aruba.
Guys, I need help. I cannot locate my costume. I mean, where are my shoes?
Diego, remember, nobody can even see your shoes. The important thing is to make sure you're wearing pants.
But no one can even see my pants, as if I didn't know that.
Speaking of costumes, Bernadette, what's with the feather boa? You're playing a maid.
A maid who aspires to Broadway? Clearly, you have not read my character's backstory. She's a young girl, was a young girl, but she yearned for the lights of Broadway and the glamour of the stage and the freedom of New York. And
Hey,
right
Cassandra,
here,
I have a question.
I found the shoe. It was over there.
They've never been
Think about it.
In a few
You know,
days,
like the
and
rat
just-
I said that I got rid of last week. It was still there. It was flat. It was behind.
And scene.
A veil of normalcy has been cast over the actors and crew of acting out our show within a show. Will it last? Or do they need to wake up and smell the coffee? Cafe Cafenado's monochromatic classic coffee combo. We join them in the final rehearsal.
I found the shoe.
Learn
Working
two
very
days
well.
to
The
learn
rat
these
that
lines.
the other shoe was
Well,
behind. Yeah, okay.
What are we
So
even doing?
the rat had eaten it.
Hello. Let's get started. We have a lot to do today, and I don't want it to interfere with anything else you might have planned for the day. So let's get started.
All right, Paige and Big Bill, let's just take it from the top.
Luna, come in. I was just reading that last article you wrote.
Oh, the one about the local coffee shop? Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that one.
Who would have guessed that their creamer was made out of camel's milk? Great work.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to write on such an important topic.
Don't be such a kiss ass. I already complimented the article. Lorna, what do you want to do with your life? Are you really content writing about small town lactose issues?
Well, sir, actually, that's what I was hoping to address today. I've been calling around town and I think I've come up with my next story. I contacted the Harringtons and they agreed to an interview.
You're kidding. How did you get the most reclusive family in town to agree to meet with you?
Well, it turns out that they liked the camel milk article too, and when I told them I wrote it, they agreed to an exclusive inside interview.
Lena, this is the type of thing that could make your career.
I won't let you down, sir.
Okay, well done. And now if everything goes like that today, we will be done in no time. And I think we're going to edit in the coffee commercial right there. Proceed.
All right, people, Act 2. Let's see if we can just get this one wrapped up in one go.
Hello, Miss Harrington. Thank you for meeting with me.
Oh, of course. I love entertaining guests. It's an easy way to show off our lovely estate to all the poor people of the community.
Yes, you have a lovely home. For the sake of our readers, could we not refer to them as poor? It might be offensive to some of our readers.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Thank you. It's just hard to get a direct quote when they're offensive.
But isn't that your job?
Yes, but I thought I would bring it up in the beginning of the interview to smooth things over.
Well, whatever makes your job easier.
Thank you.
Would you like something to drink? We have coffee.
Oh, yes, I would love some.
The creamer is from that lovely little coffee shop downtown.
Ladies, could you try it like this? This is the most delicious cup of coffee I've ever tasted.
Sure, like this?
No, try sipping your coffee more like this. Eyes bigger. I want to feel like this coffee creamer will make me feel like I'm riding the back of a camel with the desert winds in my hair. Perfect. Continue.
So, Miss Harrington, let's get on with the interview. Why did you decide to end your years of media silence?
Well, as I said before, I love to entertain guests. It's so nice to have 4 people at our house.
So you love to host people, but why would you keep them out for so long?
Well, after what happened back in 1998, we really just felt like it was best to keep to ourselves.
1998, what happened?
Oh my God. I feel like I'm gonna faint. I need to go outside. I need air.
We are outside?
Yes, of course. I need to go. I need to go inside. I'm gonna get my husband to come and finish this. Thank you so much.
Karen, honey, where'd you go? Paige, you're just gonna have to finish. Paige, just keep going.
That was weird. I must be onto something. Maybe Mr. Harrington has more information.
Hello. Welcome to our home.
Hello,
I hope
Mr.
you're enjoying
Harrington.
your visit.
Hello, Mr. Harrington. Yeah.
Oh my. Well, I'm so sorry that Sharon had to hurry off. She had to visit the powder room. Hopefully, I can answer any questions that she didn't get to.
Well, we were talking about how your family came into its fortune.
Oh, she told you about the murder?
No, she didn't tell me that. What murder?
Yeah, well, actually, what happened, we had a man disappear from our property about 20 years ago.
That's horrible, but I don't understand how that relates to making your fortune.
That man was Mrs. Harrington's father.
Hello? I need to speak to Dr. Quickgraves.
So did the police have any leads on how he disappeared?
I don't care if it's her day off. I think I'm having a heart attack.
It's a very big house, and almost anyone could get lost in it.
I just drank a pitcher of the worst coffee I have ever tasted, and now I'm all sweaty and I'm bloated.
And that's why we asked you to meet us out here.
Oh, young man, how dare you? I'm only 39.
It would be a shame if you were to disappear.
Well.
Thank you for meeting with me.
Well, I am appalled by your accusations. I'm going to need to speak to your manager.
Oh, found it. Just 2 more lines. Come on, just 2 more lines. You can do it.
Well, I think it's time that I speak to the children.
Yes, well, thank you. I'll go and get Milo for you.
Okay, just a few little hiccups there, but I think we have enough material to work with, I hope. Please continue.
All right, scene 4, go.
Hello. Hello, you wanted to speak with me?
Oh, yes. Hi. So do you come here often?
Well, yes, this does happen to be my house.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I must have the jitters from all this wonderful coffee.
It's okay, you're doing great.
I must say that you are a breath of fresh air, especially compared to the rest of your family.
Diego, what's going on with your lights?
I have no idea. Maybe my monitor's loose? Give me a second. Maybe it's just I gotta take care of this and then... What is that? What?
Oh, it's fixed now. It's fixed. You can sit back down. You can continue.
My family can be difficult at times, yes.
Well, do you know what happened to your grandfather?
Oh, I actually wouldn't know anything about that. It's just Cassandra, I don't think it's my computer. What is that?
Shelton, what is going on with Diego's lighting?
I don't know, Cass. If I had been playing that role, we wouldn't be having these kind of problems.
Shelton, are you doing something to Diego's lights? Ugh, fix it! Ugh, fine. We'll just do this scene without Shelton. Now let's get this shoot before I decide to shoot myself.
So, do you know anyone else who does?
I believe the maid would. She was there.
And, where might I find this maid?
She should be in the kitchen about now. It's Taco Tuesday if you're interested. It's
Well, I must thank you for your time. It's been a real treat.
yeah, thank you, and I hope you got everything you needed.
Okay, I think we'll film you two separately and edit it together later. Let's just do the kitchen scene while we got everybody. Karen, are you ready to come back on?
I think I'm feeling better. I do have a problem though.
What is that?
Well, someone forgot to charge the second laptop last night, so...
Well, that sounds like something you should have thought of ahead of time.
So I'll just have to do both parts on this one monitor, okay?
Fine. Do whatever you have to do. I want it done today.
All right, people, Act 2, Scene 3. Let's go.
What were you wanting to know?
Well, I'm trying to find out what happened here 20 years ago, and I've talked to everyone in the house, and so far, all I can tell is that it had something to do with Mr. Harrington's sister.
Mr. Harrington's sister? No, not Mr. Harrington's sister. Mrs. Harrington's sister. Her twin sister, in fact.
She has a twin? How did I not know? No one knows.
Yes, I have a sister. What does that matter?
Well, I've talked to everyone in your family, and I have quite the theory.
Well, your theories don't matter. If you want to ask my sister something, why don't you just ask her yourself?
She lives here too?
Oh yes. Oh yes. She lives here, and sometimes we even have Paul McCartney in residence, and even Meghan Markle and Prince Harry and little baby Archie with his cute little baby cheeks, his little toes. And then sometimes we've got the Golden Girls, but I'm not really sure which ones they are. Yeah. But you know what? I think I see Miss Donnelly coming back now, and she can answer all your questions.
So, you must be that reporter that's been nosing around our estate.
Well, I wouldn't say nosing around, but if you're talking about the reporter that's here to find out what happened, then yes.
Well, either way, you're not welcome anymore. So.
But the people have a right to know.
All right. I'll give you your story, and then I want you out.
Fine by me.
So, it all happened back in 1998. I had just had a huge fight with my father, Mr. Donnelly. Oh, but don't forget to tell her what the fight was about. It was about the orchard. Daddy wanted to remove it from the premises, and I could not allow him to do that.
So you killed him?
No. See, Sharon, she doesn't need to know the reason for our fighting. Well, I just thought that since she was a reporter, she would want to know the whole story.
I do. I want the whole story.
Well, not if it makes me look guilty, you don't. Well, sorry. I was only trying to help. Well, stop helping me! Well, fine. I'll just sit here and drink this delicious cup of coffee instead. Now, as I was saying, I had just had a huge fight with my father, Mr. Donnelly, and I had run to my room to cry. But this alien light started coming through the window.
Where was it coming from?
The orchard. I thought Daddy had gone crazy and decided to remove all of the trees from the premises, but when I got there, it was something much, much worse.
What was it?
Aliens! Their ships had come down from the sky, and they were trying to take our trees. It turns out their planet was dying, and the only way to save it was with our trees. And they brought with them the lizard people. And they wanted to start a socialist government, and it turns out that the alien invasion was the best way to do that. And so, with the power of their 5G networks, they abducted my father.
That all seems a bit far-fetched.
I have to agree. This is not the script that we agreed on.
No.
Cass, I can't believe you're part of the conspiracy. You cannot keep me silenced. Nobody can. I will not be like the rest of you sheeple following the herd.
What are we gonna do? This show is gonna be recorded. It's gonna be on the internet. It'll be online for the whole world to see. And then everyone will know that we are.
Oh God, Cassandra! Cassandra, honey? Oh no.
The word that Cassandra is unable to speak into the universe doomed, technical weak jitters. It's not pretty, is it, when the very fabric of sanity begins to unravel? But in our final episode, we show, even in the Zoom zone, the show must go on. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your consideration and possible amusement, we present Acting Out.
Lana, come in. I was just reading that last article you wrote.
Oh, the one about the local coffee shop? I had a lot of fun with that one. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was informative. Who knew their creamer was made out of camel milk? Lana, that's just the type of investigative journalism I'm looking for here at Harrington Hallow Herald.
Oh, thank you, sir. I just appreciate the opportunity to report on such an important topic.
Lana, don't be a kiss ass. I already complimented the article. Lana, what do you want to do with your life? You really content writing about small town lactose issues?
Well, sir, that's what I wanted to address. I think I'm ready for a bigger case. I've been calling around town and I think I found a good story.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I've noticed the extra hours you've been putting in here lately. What do you have in mind?
Well, I contacted the Harringtons and they agreed to an interview.
You're kidding. Huh. We've been trying to interview them for years. Now, how did you get the most reclusive family in town to agree to meet with you?
Well, it turns out they also liked the camel milk article, and when I told them I wrote it, they agreed to an interview.
Lana, this could be the story that makes your career. Get this right, and you could make a name for yourself here at Harrington Hallow Herald.
I won't let you down, sir. In the story of a lifetime it was. In a town full of crime and poverty, the Harringtons had somehow managed to stand above it all. Oddly enough, no one knew exactly how they came into their money. This story was going to shake this town. I realized at that moment that this story is bigger than me. This story could finally put me on the map. This story could be everything I...
Who are you talking to? Get the hell out of my office. This story isn't going to write itself.
Sorry, sir, I'll just go.
And don't come back until you've got something I can put in my paper. Man, I got to get me some of this camel creamer. Daddy!
Are you tired of the same old boring coffee flavors? Does your usual holiday cup lack pizzazz? Leave you flat, uninspired? Well, come on down to Cafe Caffeinato Contemporary Coffee Co., where each coffee cup is decorated by on-site cup artists that will hand design you a cup that fits your personality perfectly. With hundreds of flavor combos to choose from, you'll never be bored. So ditch that boring cup of joe and come get an exciting cup of woe at Cafe Caffeinato Contemporary Coffee Co.
Hello, Miss Harrington. Thank you for meeting with me.
Oh, of course. We love entertaining guests. It's an easy way to show off our lovely estate to the poor people of the community.
Yes, you have a lovely home. For the sake of our readers, would you mind not referring to other people as poor? We don't want our readers to think that we discriminate against them due to their income levels.
Oh, well, I didn't realize it was offensive. I mean, I forget how sensitive the poor can be.
And you did it again. I tell you what, why don't you refer to others as lesser privileged people? We just can't use a direct quote if it's offensive.
But isn't that your job?
Yes, it just makes things go smoother if I mention it earlier in the interview.
Oh, well, of course. Whatever makes your job easier.
Thank you.
Oh, would you like something to drink? We have coffee.
Oh, yes, I'd love some.
It's made with some of that creamer from that lovely little shop downtown.
Well, if we could get on with the interview, I do need to speak to everyone else in the house, Miss Harrington.
Oh, of course, but please, call me Sharon.
Oh, of course, Sharon. What
Sharon.
can you...
Sharon.
Sorry, I didn't realize I pronounced it wrong. Sharon.
Sharon.
What do you know? Sharon.
That's
Sharon. Okay. Sharon. Mrs. Harrington, can you tell me what made you want to end your years in media silence?
Well, as I said earlier, we love having poor people in our home.
So you love hosting lesser privileged people. Why would you keep them out for so long?
Well, we just figured that after what happened in 1998, it was best to keep to ourselves.
1998, what happened that year?
Well, that was the year we came into a rather large sum of money, and we felt that it was best to keep poor people away from our fortune.
Right. So how did you come into your fortune?
Well, we invented camel milk.
You did, huh? Okay. Well, tell me, how did you come up with such a great idea?
I'm feeling faint. I'm afraid I'm going to have to go outside and get some air.
We are outside.
Oh, of course. I mean, I'm going to have to go inside. I'll send my husband outside to speak with you. Thank you so much.
Oh, that was weird. I must be on to something. I wonder if I can get any information out of Mr. Harrington.
Oh, hello, and welcome to our home. Are you enjoying your visit?
Mr. Harrington, yes, I am. Thank you.
So sorry that Sharon had to hurry off. She had to visit the ladies' room. Perhaps I could answer any questions that she didn't get to.
Well, actually, we were discussing how you came into your fortune.
Oh, she spoke with you about the murder?
No, she didn't. Who was murdered?
A man simply disappeared on our property about 20 years ago. The police came and conducted an investigation, but they found no body, and he was presumed dead.
Well, that's terrible, but I don't understand how that has anything to do with your fortune.
Well, the man was Sharon's father.
Oh, really? I am so sorry for your loss. So after he disappeared, she received her inheritance?
Do you have any more questions, other questions for me?
Actually, I do. Do the police have any leads as to what caused this man's disappearance?
This is a big house. Almost anyone could get lost in it. That's why we asked to meet you out here. It would be a shame if you were to disappear.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. I think I should move on and speak to the children.
Yes, and I'll send Chloe right out.
As you may notice, my skin has cleared up since the last time you saw me. After that terrible reaction, I decided to make a huge change. If you want something done right, just do it yourself. Introducing Celeste Sanitizer and Skin Solutions. Sound too good to be true? Well, let's hear a review from one of our satisfied customers.
I used to be the reigning queen of karaoke at Cafe Cafenado's weekend karaoke cabaret. But when I got the sanitizing rash, all that went away. Thanks to Celeste Sanitizing and Skin Solution, I can now be the top of the town for all the right reasons.
Celeste Sanitizer and Skin Solutions. It's time to clean up your act.
Hello, thank you for meeting with me.
Yeah, it's whatever. I try to be charitable when I can.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, can we get on with it?
I'm sorry, do you have somewhere else you need to be?
Yeah, my fiance, Charles, and I have plans for a lunch trip to Aruba.
Oh, your fiance. I had no idea. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's whatever. We aren't serious or anything.
You're engaged.
Ugh, he proposed to me. I never said that I was serious.
Okay.
Anyway, if we could get on to the actual interview rather than my personal life.
Well, actually, the interview is about your family and your personal lives. Fine. Right. Okay. So, can you tell me how your family came into their money?
I don't know. Daddy always just said we had a money tree out in the orchard.
Okay. So, have you seen this money tree? Can you show me?
No. It's dirty out there. And as I said, I have plans for lunch.
Okay. Well, one more question before you leave, if that's okay. Fine. Okay, so your father said that your grandfather disappeared 20 years ago. Do you know anything about that?
No, I was like 2. Mom always said it had something to do with my aunt.
Your aunt? And what did she have to do with it?
Oh no, this is terrible.
What is it, Chloe? If you've remembered something, you can tell me. This is a safe space.
What? No, it's not about that. My fiance is here early. I've got to go.
Oh, well, can you send your brother out after you? Huh. Hello?
Lay off the old man's disappearance.
I'm sorry, who is this?
That's not important. What's important is that you stop investigating the source of the Harrington family's money.
And why would I do that?
Just lay off or you'll be sorry.
I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. I am going to crack this case wide open, and when I do, the entire town is going to know exactly what's going on.
I don't think that you know what you're getting yourself into. This is a big house. Please.
How did you get this? Hello? Hello? That was strange. Someone clearly wants me to stop digging, which means I'm on the right track. I wonder what information I can get from the sun.
Hello? You wanted to speak with me? Hello?
Hi. Oh, do you come here often?
Yes, this does happen to be my house.
Oh, sorry. Must be the jitters from all this coffee.
It's okay. You're doing great.
Okay, good. Oh, might I say that you You are a breath of fresh air, especially compared to the rest of your family.
Yeah, they can be a little difficult at times, yes.
Oh, you agree?
Should we get on with the interview now?
Oh, yes, let me grab my phone. I do have a few questions that I have prepared. All right, question number 1. If you had an afternoon free, would you rather relax at the beach, read a book at home, or volunteer at a homeless shelter?
Volunteer at a homeless shelter? Really?
Good answer. Okay, question number 2. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Owning your own business, writing a book about your life story, or raising a family?
Raising a family. That's a good one.
Perfect. Okay, last question. If you could be a crayon, what color would you be?
I don't know, red.
Oh, sure you wouldn't rather be blue?
I mean, I guess I could be blue. What do these
Oh,
questions
great.
have to...
Perfect. Based on your answers, we are 90% compatible.
I'm sorry, what? I thought this was an interview about my family, not some compatibility test.
Oh, it is about your family. I think I should be in your family. You can't deny the sparks between us.
I think I'd rather deny them. Don't you want to ask me if I know anything about the disappearance of my grandfather?
Oh, fine. What do you know about the disappearance of your grandfather?
Well, I actually don't know anything about that. All I know is that it had something to do with my aunt.
Your aunt. Interesting. And is there anyone else in the house that would know?
The maid would? She was there.
We have I mean, you have a maid?
Of course I have a maid. I mean, you've seen the house. Who could take care of this without a maid?
Oh, you were so funny. Okay. Where can I find this maid?
She should be in the kitchen about now. It's taco night after all.
Well, let me thank you for your time. It's been a real treat.
Yeah, thank you, and I really hope you got everything you needed.
Oh, yes, I did. Well, I must be going. I do have a story to write.
Yeah.
In 2020, everything changed. The way we work, the way we play, you changed. The way we date shouldn't have to. Now there's an app that brings dating to you. Even if we are miles apart, we can feel closer than ever before. So let your guard down and take the mask off your heart and open up to Core Talk. Remember, while we may be 6 feet apart, our hearts don't have to be. Don't worry, I got you. Dating. Let's Core Talk about it.
A 6-letter word for betrothed. Finance.
Hello, Margie. Hi, I'm Lana.
Can I help you with something? Is anything wrong?
Oh, no, everything's fine. I was just hoping I could talk to you about what happened to Mrs. Harrington's father 20 years ago.
What exactly were you wanting to know about it?
Well, I'm just trying to find out what happened. I spoke with everyone in the house, and so far, all I can figure out is that Mr. Harrington's sister had something to do with it.
Not Mr. Harrington's sister. Mrs. Harrington's sister. Her twin sister, in fact.
Twin? There's 2 of them? Oh, well, Really glad she's not here now because I had a heck of a time talking to that other one without wanting to pull all my hair out. So, what happened to her?
She still lives here.
How many people live in this house? Should I expect the Queen of England too?
Boy, I wish. No, it's just the Harringtons, Miss Donnelly, and myself.
Well, can I speak with Miss Donnelly?
I'm afraid since the incident, Miss Donnelly hasn't spoken to anybody outside the family.
Well, why is that?
Well, you see, it's like this.
Margie, is dinner ready yet? I've had a very stressful day, one that only a soft taco can remedy.
Sorry, that's my fault. I've been distracting Margie.
God.
We were actually just talking about your sister.
My sister? What could you want with my sister?
Well, actually, I have a theory.
Oh, and just what is your theory?
After talking to you, I knew there was something fishy going on. So after you left, I spoke with your husband, Donald. He told me that your father disappeared 20 years ago and that you received the inheritance after he was presumed dead.
Sorry.
And then when I spoke with the children, all the pieces started to fall into place. Chloe mentioned that your money came from a money tree.
That's ridiculous. Everyone knows money doesn't grow on trees. If it did, there'd be no poor people to show the house to.
That's actually what I thought until I spoke to your son, Milo. He said that your sister was responsible for the disappearance.
I actually said that she was involved.
Oh, yes, of course you did, honey.
Well, thank you so much for the recap of your day. I haven't heard a story as boring as that since I saw the Texas Chainsaw Mascara. It had nothing to do with big, bold lashes.
And that leads me to my theory.
Coffee, anyone?
Not
now. Oh, I think that your sister was trying to get...
Well, the joke's on you. I don't have a sister.
I think that Sharon's sister was trying to...
Sharon!
I think that Mrs. Harrington's sister was trying to get the inheritance, so she killed your father. And the money tree was, in fact, the potted plant that she used to hit him over the head with. And then Donald helped hide the body. What was that you said, Donald? It's a big house. It would be easy for someone to disappear.
Ha ha ha! Quite a reporter you are, but you have the story all wrong.
Miss Donnelly, I presume?
Yes, and I would appreciate you not dragging my family's name through the mud.
Our readers deserve to know the truth, and if the truth makes your family look bad, then so be it.
I'll tell you the story, and then I want you to leave my house.
Fine. What do you claim happened?
What I know happened, because I was there, is that my father disappeared. That's it.
Well, where were you?
I was there.
Okay, if you were there, you would know what happened. He couldn't have just disappeared.
He just...
Oh, no, it all makes sense now. You're not who you say you are.
Whatever do you mean?
You're not Miss Donnelly. You're Mr. Donnelly.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
It's the only thing that makes sense. How else could you have been there when he disappeared?
Well, well, well. Aren't you a smart cookie?
Shelton? Oh, so you faked your death so that
Copy
you
anyone?
could...
Not
now!
Fine.
You faked your death so that you could get the life insurance money. And then your family has been keeping people out for years so that no one would accidentally bump into you.
Okay. So what do you plan on doing with this information?
Well, I plan on doing my job and publishing the story.
I can't let you do that. Drop the story, or else you'll be sleeping.
Wait, Dad. We've been lying for so long, and I miss having poor people over.
Yeah, but if the story gets out, we'll lose all our money.
Ugh, it's okay. We still have the money tree.
With this girl,
Oh,
didn't you ever go to
all the
school?
money I borrowed.
How do you get your brain
Everybody
in
Really
that
think
cell
there's a
phone?
money tree with money tree
Like,
Go
after
ahead
on
and
the tree?
Here's nothing.
And
That
leave
tree
You think
just
she knows
without
about
it,
that by now?
you
Please,
nothing.
Chloe.
Stop it!
Honestly.
Stop it!
That's you!
All right. You know what? I've been cooped up in this house with this family for too long. I'd have better luck in prison. Go ahead and tell the story.
That is exactly what I intend to do.
And I'd
You
be better
laugh.
off
Out
in
of your
prison than
mind.
being a
I
bunch
bet they're
of
not going to
funny
have
people.
time to
5
stay in
minutes in
prison.
prison, old
I
man.
should come
We're
at you with my
Busted our
tennis
ass
racket.
that in there.
years covering
Oh,
for
I
you.
bet I've been pretending
All
to
those
your
lies,
prison.
all that
Remember all y'all
All
keep
over.
your
Listen out here in ladies'
All over my
clothes.
words. You're making me look like the
Beautiful
crazy
The
one.
agreement we
You're the
had.
crazy old
Like
That's not how it happened.
Lana, this story is amazing.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Well, it certainly tops that camel creamer article. Huh. Lana, I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? Oh, sir, this is so sudden. I've just always thought of us as friends, but if it would help me get some insurance, that might be a bit.
Don't be ridiculous. Of course we're not friends. I want to promote you to senior reporter.
Sir, I would be honored.
Well, I look forward to seeing what you can do with the position. One more thing, though. I gotta know. You and Milo, did you two work it out?
Well, sir, that is a story for another day.
Our show is at an end. Until next time, thank you and farewell. Should ill wind befall you once again, safe travels on your return to the Zoom Zone.